Hey guys, RigoDX here. So yeah, many of you asked me to do a grading video, as in how I saw the cards in this deck. So yeah, this is the first part of this series, I would say. That in this part, I would be grading the grade 2s, the appearance of the negates, and the break rights. So the main Vanguards, I will do that in my next video. So yeah, stay tuned for that. But yeah, let's get to the video. Okay, firstly, the grade 2s, there are only two. One is Cho, and another is Lucas. So these two guys, based on skill, I would say that Cho is first, because his skill is to me so much better than Lucas's. For Lucas, it's not even how do you say, this card might not even be put into any decks, because certain people might prefer like Valeria, which discards your opponent's rear guards instead of drawing cards. So yeah, Lucas might not be that good of a card actually for Aquaforce. So yeah, definitely Cho, it's, I presume, in my opinion, is much better, because his skill is choose a unit with Eradicator in his card name, put it into Soul, and discard of your opponent's, I think, front row rear guards if I'm not wrong. Because since the if you're playing Sweet Commando Dragon, Cho is basically a soul charger, which helps for Sweet Commando Dragon skill. And yeah, and he retires your opponent's rear guard. So yeah, Cho first place, Lucas second place. Okay, moving on to the appearance of the negates. Since all negates do the same thing, I can't grade them based on skill. So yeah, if you guys can see, so first it would be the Angel Feather. So there are 4 negates in this deck. In the Angel Feather one, Pesco, the repeat of Pesco, Rhino Cross, which is the Sealed Dragon negate, and lastly, which is the Parasword, which is the Tachikaze negate. I don't have that card anymore because I sold it today. So yeah, but I would just tell you the grading system for appearance, in my opinion. Firstly, I would say it's the Angel Feather one. Next, I would say it's the Aquaforce one. Third would be the Kagero one, and fourth would be Parasword. So yeah, I don't really like the Draconic Empire, the design for those cards. But yeah, I prefer the rest, you know. Okay, so moving on to what I believe most people are more interested in would be the break rights. Okay, there are 4 break rights in this deck. First would be Dauntless Drive, and there's Transcore Dragon, Spinal Driver, and finally Remiel. So yeah, total of 4 break rights in this box. Okay, if you guys didn't know the skill, I'll go through one by one. Firstly, Dauntless Drive Dragon is when you earn New Break 4. When Kagero Grade 3 is ridden upon this unit, that unit gets plus 10k and gets a skill. When this unit did not stand during this turn, when this unit attacks, at the close of this unit's attack, discard 3 cards from your hand and stand the Vanguard. So yeah, it's really good, I think, as in my opinion. But yeah, I'll talk more about it later. Next skill will be Transcore. Transcore Dragon skill is New Break 4. Choose your Vanguard that is ridden upon this gets plus 10k, and yeah, it gets a skill. When this unit attacks a Vanguard, your opponent may choose one card from his or her hand and discard it. If they do not, this unit gets plus 1 crit, and your opponent cannot normal call units to guard until end of battle. So yeah, it's really deadly. But yeah, I'll talk more about it as well. Thirdly would be Spinal Driver. His skill is the same as all break rights. Get plus 10k to the unit who wrote this. Discard 2 of your units. I think discard 2 of your Ancient Dragon units if I'm not wrong, and draw 2 cards and he gets 1 crit. So yeah, it basically retires 2 of your rear guards, but no, it's just Tachikaze, so it doesn't have to be an ancient dragon. So yeah, it basically retires 2 of your cards to draw 2 cards. But the bad thing is that the cards that you draw might not be what you want. But the good thing is that you get a crit, so yeah. And lastly, which is Remio, which if you guys watch my Angel Feather deck profile, you will know her skill, but I'll just say anyway. So the Vanguard gets plus 10k, and she puts a unit for a damage zone into your hand, and puts the top card of your deck into the damage zone. So basically she's an unflipper, plus she gives you an extra card in your hand, so yeah. Okay, in terms of grading, I would grade it in this way, which would be the way that I actually showcased it just now. I would think that Dauntless Drive Dragon would be the best, in my opinion, because he's a seriously high pressurizing unit. I think that because you don't even require his attack to hit before he stands, or not hit before to stand. So it can actually your attack can hit, and you can stand it again and let it hit again, or something like that. So it's really deadly. So it's first in my opinion. Yeah, second in the list of pressurizing units would be Transcore. Yeah, its skill is, imagine if your opponent doesn't have any cards left in his hand or something. So then he will have no cards to discard, and basically he gets his skill off. So it's really good in my opinion. It helps to discard all of your opponent's hand, but it is just 1 card, so it will just prevent its whole entire, like, rampage in just a single discarding of 1 card. But as for Dauntless Drive, it actually works no matter the situation. So yeah, first and second place. Third place I would say is Spinal Driver, because it kind of cancels out. It's more of like a no plus card, I would say, because it cancels out the 2 rear guards. It gives you 2 extra cards, but as it also kinds of like compensates for that by giving you a crit. So yeah, third place. And lastly will be Remio, even though she is a good card, but yeah, I don't think she can compare to the other 3. So yeah guys, this is my opinion for the top 4 break rights. I mean as in the grading of the break rights. So yeah, stay tuned for my grade 3 video, the one where I compare the other 10 grade 3s in this deck. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment about anything, and yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers.